Dhani, we started. Hi. Oh dear. Can you hear me? I can't see her. Signal to full
Hello,
hai.
everyone. For those who don't know, I am Gayatri and I'll be conducting this live interview with
Hi
Kriti
guys.
here.
Okay. I can't see her. Can you guys see both of us? Hello everyone. Thank you for being here. Although there's a very interesting. Oh, it's happening.
It's happening. Hi, Kriti.
Hi. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good too. You're not
Okay,
watching the match and
I
you're chose.
I can
Yeah.
barely hear you. Just give me a moment.
Okay.
Wait.
Is it because of my, is this fine now?
Okay, can we
Can you
say
hear me
something?
now?
Yes, I can.
Okay,
Okay.
I'll hold my phone in my
Uh-huh.
hand.
I
Huh.
learned a little something in Metli. I would like to say that first.
Thank you. Okay, tell me.
Okay. Uh, Please forgive me if I go wrong.
It's the thought that
Okay.
counts.
प्रणाम करे थी.
Oh, that's perfect actually. That's perfect. Thank you. हमू अहाँ के प्रणाम करै छी.
Okay, so for those who don't know, this means namaste.
Namaste, हाँ.
Yes. So Shriti, your fans have been waiting and they've been so patient. Thank you for doing this with us.
Thank you for having me. And
Yeah.
thank you for waiting. I'm sorry we were just getting ready to bring the show to you, and that's what we were busy with. And but thank you for giving us time. And I'm so sorry that I got delayed because of something.
No problem. No problem. Okay, let's get started. So should I address you as Amrita?
As you please.
Okay. So we've seen the promo, Shriti. You look beautiful. Arjit,
Mm.
you, the entire scene, it looks so serene. So first of all, you're doing it with Arjit, your best friend. So how is it shooting with him? What was your initial reaction?
I was very excited. Extremely. Matlab, it gave me so much joy the day I found out that he is Virat. And shooting with him is it's just a lot of fun. Like I cannot still put it into words how fun and comfortable it is because it's him and we know each other so well, and we did not expect this that we'll be working
Mhm.
opposite each other. And yes, it's just fun. It's pure fun doing this with him.
So is there, because you guys know each other so well, and besties usually pull each other's leg. So is there any
Mm.
kind of awkwardness in shooting a particular scene or any kind, especially romantic scenes?
So we haven't. So the romance hasn't begun yet, and that I am expecting a lot of laughter happening once it starts. However, right now we're just fighting with each other, and we're just not even fighting. We're just getting introduced to each other, which has been very comfortable. Because I can just go to his room and van and rehearse anytime, and the comfort of it I am really enjoying because there's no inhibition with him really.
Right.
So that I am really enjoying. अब जब रोमांस आएगा तब पता चलेगा कि कितनी हंसी आएगी और कैसे करेंगे.
करेक्ट. ये जो शो का नाम है कैसे मुझे तुम मिल
हम्म.
गए, ये आपने सजेस्ट किया था?
नहीं तो.
नहीं, because a lot of your fans have been dropping in this question that please ask Shriti Di if she has
No, no,
suggested this
no, no,
name.
no, 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 no. I haven't. Oh my God. No, I wish I had. I wish this was true and I could take credit, but no. It has been coined by the team. Mukta Dhon, who's the producer of the show and creator of the show, and her team has decided on this name. And it's a very, I have to tell you, it's a very passionate and involved team of creative people who are like working tirelessly day and night to create this show, not just the actors, not the people on set, like people who are not on set, who are going to the edits, The music, the story, the casting, everything has been done with so much passion and just so much personal love. And they have come up with the name. So I would have lied and taken the credit, but they worked too hard for me to take the
Yeah,
credit.
right. And there has also been this thing that because you love Indian cricketer Virat Kohli so much, that maybe Arijit's character's name has derived from there.
I like Virat Kohli, but I
He
love
just
Rohit Sharma. I know. I
he
have
achieved
been
a
getting,
century.
I know, and we're doing this. But I love it. I love the Indian cricket team right now. It's just such a nice team. They're just
Yeah,
so good together. We have to celebrate
we
just
have
the
to.
sportsman spirit of the whole thing. पर हमारे favorite तो रोहित शर्मा है. Love Rohit
अच्छा जी.
Sharma.
Okay, I think हम सबके favorite है रोहित शर्मा.
And why not?
Yeah,
Hmm.
why not? Correct. And how is this entire experience shooting with this new team? And is there any sort of pressure because your earlier show was a super, super massive hit, and people really want to know that is there some kind of, this bar that has been laid by you?
Actually क्या है कि I don't feel that pressure. I don't feel that pressure because you have to understand it's a non-exclusive job, right? मैंने कुमकुम भाग्य को हिट नहीं किया था. It was a whole team that gets together and tells a story, and the story लोग उसे पॉपुलर या हिट या नंबर वन या जो भी है लोग बनाते हैं क्योंकि एक अच्छी कहानी कही गई है. However, I'd like to say, and I don't think I've said it enough number of times that Kumkum Bhagya was a continues to be a very, very happy and warm set. And that is what is common in Kaise Mujhe Tum Mil Gaye is the fact that the set is just it's a bunch of really involved and passionate people creating the show, and it's a happy environment. We have fun shooting, so I think that fun should transpire on screen,
Correct.
and the story we tell should connect to people, and that's all. I can promise you that I'll work hard, but I can't take the pressure of a show being a hit. Although I would hope that it's a hit, but I don't feel the pressure. I don't feel the pressure.
Okay, also the fans wanted to know whether you
Hmm.
are still in touch with Shabir after the show ended. How is your equation with him
No, no,
now?
we don't talk anymore. No, no,
Huh?
of course, we talk to each other. It's a friendship for life now, and he's also very excited for this show for us, and he's wished us luck.
Okay. So what is that skill, extra skill set that you had to attain to perform this character of Amrita? You're playing a typical Marathi
Extra,
girl in it.
I see extra. I think the in the pace that I'm talking in the show is very different from what I've done before. So that is something that I am sort of catching on as we go. बाकी तो बस स्क्रिप्ट ही पढ़ रही हूँ उससे ज्यादा कुछ प्रेप नहीं किया है मैंने.
Okay, we'll take a few fan questions, Shruti.
ठीक है ठीक है.
So
हम्म.
we have one. Can Shruti elaborate about Spoken Fest?
यार स्पोकन फेस्ट 3rd और 4th फेब को होने वाला है और इस बार मैं भी परफॉर्म कर रही हूँ एंड इट्स एन एक्सट्रीमली एक्साइटिंग लाइनअप. Please buy the ticket and come. It's going to be a fun weekend. Please, please, please do come.
Okay. Is Shruti gonna perform more poetries?
Yes, yes, of course I am. But right now I'm performing, I'm trying to play Amruta, right? So that's why I'm
Yes.
not writing much.
Yes.
I have to get this right and connect to you guys through Amruta. And once that is done, I will probably write more. Who knows, I might write something for Amruta.
Yeah. Okay, this one is really interesting. If you could spend a day with a celebrity, who would you choose?
I had an answer. I thought the other day, and now I have forgotten. If I had to spend a day with a celebrity, who would I? I had an answer. The other day I thought, and now I've forgotten. Can we come back to this question later?
Yes, yes. Okay. So I have a few more questions.
Okay.
That's from the fans.
Okay.
Um, how is Amrita different from your previous characters?
Amrita different from my previous characters. She's different from most of the characters I've played because she's slightly similar, probably to Pragya, but not the others at all. Also, she is very sure of herself, unlike Pragya. Pragya was living her life for her family, and she would do what her mother would ask. She would do what is good for her husband. She would do what is good for her children,
Hmm.
and she was a follower of love, and she would do things for love. However, Amrita is more practical. She also is, oh my God, she whatever is in her head, she will say out loud, even when she doesn't need to, which I think
We
is one
saw
of the
a bit
most,
of it in the promo.
yes, it that is the most exciting thing about Amrita, I find, that she might apologize later for the way she said something, but the moment something comes into her head, she will just go out there and blurt it out. And I really, really love that about her.
Hmm. And if one of your previous past characters
Mm.
could be a best friend of Amrita, which character would it be?
Oh my God. अगर अमृता की बेस्ट फ्रेंड होती कोई तो आई थिंक प्रज्ञा होती
Pragya.
बट देर टू अलाइक वेट वेट लेट मी गिव हर अनदर फ्रेंड अमृता अमृता who would she be friend with? She'd actually be a good friend to all my characters, actually. She would make Janvi have fun and she would get him out of that violent marriage.
Hmm.
She would, she would have fun with Pragya. Because Pragya also liked to have fun. Uh, yeah, I think she can be anyone's friend because she's just like so warm also because she talks so much.
Hmm.
She's also very warm.
Okay. Um, so because this show is about your parents finding a suitable match for you.
Hmm.
So my question is, what's your type when it comes to a life partner? Like the qualities that you find attractive in a man?
I you saw the face I made.
I
Actually,
I was
it's
going to say, is that an answer?
actually no, no, it's not. I think it's I cannot really point out like I like one thing. I think it's the personality, like how they behave with the people around. If there's empathy and everything, थोड़ा सा funny हो जाए, थोड़ा सा intelligent हो जाए, तो सब कुछ चाहिए मुझे. ऐसा नहीं कि एक ही चीज चाहिए मुझे. मुझे चाहिए full सब कुछ और चिल थोड़ा चिल हो लाइफ में यू नो हाउ रोहित शर्मा सो चिल थोड़ा चिल हो
Chill.
लाइफ में या
Correct. Okay. Okay, so there's this username Itilaya who is asking, Kriti B, who is the best critic in your family?
बेस्ट
Critic in your family.
माय बेस्ट क्रिटिक आई थिंक माय सिस्टर
Okay.
एवरीवन एल्स इज ऑल विथ प्रेजेस बट माय सिस्टर विल टेल मी ये तो नहीं है
Okay.
ठीक
Okay. Rooting for Shruti is asking, Shruti ma'am, what do you usually do when you feel low?
when I feel low
Yeah.
I dwell in sorrow. I have no inspiring answer for that. I have no healthy answer for that. I dwell in my sorrow. I sometimes talk to my friends. I'll call them to meet or something. But itna matlab, I've accepted it that sometimes I'm going to feel low, but I also know that it's going to be over. So I just live through it. Yeah, I don't have a solution for this. That's how I work it out. I don't know if it helps anyone.
Okay. Okay. Team Shruti J. Any
Hmm.
stories to share from recent auditioning post Kumkum Bhagya?
पोस्ट कुमकुम भाग्य अरे यार मत पूछो यार तुम लोग नहीं पूछ लिया ये सवाल I have really enjoyed auditioning and I have said this before क्योंकि मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है कि उस थोड़े टाइम में आपको आपने
Mhm.
जितना समझा है कैरेक्टर के बारे में आपको दिखा देना है सो आई हैव रियली रियली enjoyed auditioning और वैसे कोई पर्टिकुलर स्टोरी तो है नहीं। बस यही है that I have really enjoyed auditioning because there are so many new parts that are available for
Yeah.
us and it's not the same script. So yeah, it's been really nice.
We all know that you are a very adventurous person. We saw it in Khatro Ke Khiladi, and other than that, also we keep seeing.
Hmm.
But what is that favorite and adventurous sport that you've done, and it's stuck in your memory?
ये तो सबको पता ही होगा। मुझे स्लैक लाइनिंग करने
Slacklining.
का मतलब हाल हाल फिलहाल में नहीं कर रही हूँ, लेकिन मेरी जीवन में बहुत इच्छा है कि मेरे मन में इतनी हिम्मत आ जाए, मुझ में इतनी हिम्मत आ जाए कि मैं हाईलाइनिंग कर सकूं। लेकिन जब भी मैं जाती हूँ हाईलाइनिंग के लिए तो एंकर पे जाते ही मेरी थोड़ी बैंड बज जाती है और मैं नहीं कर पाती हूँ, बट इट्स नॉट द एंड ऑफ द स्टोरी, आई विल कीप ट्राइंग।
Right, right. So, okay. Fugi Rockstar Pyar says, खामोशी में चीखने को अकेलापन नहीं आजादी कहते हैं. So this fan has requested कि इसे आप पूरा सुना दीजिए. Like
अरे
एक दो
आई एम सो सॉरी। सो ये एक मतलब एक पीस थी जो स्पिल पोएट्री ने, स्पिल पोएट्री इज अ
Yes.
इट्स एन ऑनलाइन पोएट्री पोर्टल, दे हैव ऑर्गेनाइज्ड अ राइटिंग सर्कल और वहां पे हमें राइटिंग असाइनमेंट दिया गया था, लेटर टू योर फ्यूचर सेल्फ। तो उसमें मैंने लिखा था बट आई डोंट हैव द कॉपी ऑफ इट, अदरवाइज आई वुड हैव, आई एम सो सॉरी, आई डोंट हैव इट विद मी राइट नाउ, अदरवाइज आई वुड हैव रिसाइटेड इट। एंड तो मैं यही कहना चाहती हूँ, मतलब आई विल जस्ट एक्सप्लेन द फर्स्ट टू लाइंस। अंधेरे में चीखने को क्या है, अकेलापन नहीं शायद आजादी कहते हैं, शायद अकेलापन नहीं लेकिन आजादी कहते हैं, जैसे कि मैंने अपने फ्यूचर के बारे में सोचा नहीं है। तो अगर मैं इफ आई एम talking to my future self, probably I'm shouting in the dark and there's no one there. But that's also nice that I'm free of expectations. That's what I wanted to say.
Shruti, we see that you love poetries, and the way you narrate those poetries, there's so much impact in it. It's
Mm.
वो कहते हैं ना शांत है but बहुत powerful है.
Mm.
So what is the importance of poetry in your life, and how and when did you start developing this interest in poetries, reading?
I properly started in being interested in poetry is because of spoken word and the beautiful community of spoken word. I discovered it back in 2017, and since then I have been an audience of poetry, a fan of poetry as much as I've been writing and performing myself. I must have performed like 6 7 odd poems, but I have heard so much more, and it's only because please, it's my heartfelt sort of request, plea to all the people online here. Go discover Indian spoken word poets on YouTube because it's such a lovely bunch of people and there's such varied stuff. एंड ऑल्सो विथ पोएट्री मुझे कभी कभी लगता है बहुत सारी बातें मैं महसूस करती हूँ लेकिन शायद मैं कह नहीं पाती, तो मुझे लगता है ये पोएट्स मेरे लिए कह देते हैं, तो मुझे लगता है कि मेरी बात किसी ने कह दी है। तो पोएट्री सहेली है मेरी।
करेक्ट। तो कॉम्प्लेक्स भावनाओं को भी दो लाइनों में बहुत इजीली कह देते हैं।
करेक्ट।
Yeah. So Shazia Moshir is asking, which is your favorite pic of yourself?
Favorite picture of myself?
Yourself.
There is a picture of myself when I was performing at Spoken on the little island, Confessions of an Asexual Romantic. वो that
Yes.
picture, just that moment, I think, so that moment is very special for me, and I really like that picture.
I remember after this, there was this news that the Shriti Jha is asexual. That was the news that went out, and you had to come
Hmm.
out and say that was just a poetry.
Hmm. No,
Yeah.
but I don't blame it, and I have also gone out there and said that I shouldn't when I am writing stories not about myself, I shouldn't write it in first person, and because it is taking away voice. It has. I'm not denying that it has had positive effect, but I've been told by Daniel from Spill Poetry, but that you don't take away voice from people who already are discriminated against. So I'm trying to write other stories, but probably in a better way. So I don't, matlab, I cannot, matlab, this is not even a complaint. हाँ.
Okay. So we'll come back to your show, कैसे मुझे तुम मिल गए.
Of
We come
course,
back
we
to it
must.
again.
Huh.
Yes. So how has been the atmosphere on the set and the shooting experience till now?
It's क्योंकि अभी beginning है, all the characters. So what is unique, I think, for me, in कैसे मुझे तुम मिल गए, apart from Virat and Amruta, all the other characters are beautifully etched. And they're all layered. They have their own individual stories and sort of chemistry with each characters. Within my family, there is my brother, my mother, my father. They have their own stories and their own struggles. Actually, when the story begins, the most secure person in the show is me, that I'm done with my ideas. I set in my ideas, and this is good, how my life is going to be, and I planned it, and nobody's stopping me from living the life I want to live. And so it's perfect. It's the other people who are sort of in stress. And also in Virat's family, all the characters are beautifully etched. They have their own individual stories, which I think is going to be very interesting for the audience to watch, because there's just so much कैसे मुझे तुम मिल गए has to offer. तो सेट पे माहौल
You know,
ये है कि हर कैरेक्टर पे सबको काम करना पड़ रहा है. Like scenes are not focused on one person, the protagonist and
right.
everything. Scenes are about all the people in every scene.
Correct. Like every character has a crucial role to play.
Yes, yes.
So just as we saw in the promo that you say age, say
Hmm.
the parents are saying उम्र निकलती जा रही है,
Hmm.
but you are saying उम्र की बात नहीं है, लड़का सही होना चाहिए.
Correct,
So
correct.
what is your thought about it? ये reality में, आजकल the women, we have become very independent. We are not thinking about marriage as the priority. But still,
Hmm.
there are parents who want their children to get married. They say 25,
Hmm.
26 you hit, and then there's pressure. So, what would you want to say to those girls and the parents out there?
See, I understand where the parents come from, because
Yeah.
they also have an idea of what a perfect life is. And in their head, a perfect life is you grow up, you get a job, and then you get married. And so they want that security and a good life for their children. And that's why they would want their children to get married at a certain age. However, we are in a new world. Our ideas of being settled are different. For instance, I am very settled in my life. I have created a very comfortable life for myself and I feel very settled. But पेरेंट्स के लिए होता है कि आपकी शादी हो जाती तब आप सेटल होते हैं. So I understand that feeling, but however, uh, I do believe that you have to feel like getting married, and that's when you get married. It shouldn't be, you can't put like deadline on that. If you're 25 or you're 30, if you're 37 and you don't feel like get married and you get into something that's going to turn into, more often than not, it'll turn into something toxic. Why do that to yourself
Yeah.
and someone else? Might as well talk to your parents and tell them that कि यार मैं ऐसे ही settled हूँ, कोई stress नहीं है, देखते हैं आगे क्या होगा.
Hmm. इससे मिलता जुलता ही एक सवाल है.
Mhm.
Um, wait. If you get into no, it's not from that. So the question is, I've not noted down here, that
It's all right.
you
Mhm.
came alone to the industry, you achieved everything by your own self, you did not have any connections, और इतना सब कुछ झेलने के बाद, मतलब सरवाइव करने के बाद आप आज एक बहुत बड़े मुकाम पर हो, you're standing on your own feet. So how does it feel, and what would you tell people who are trying to, you know come into this industry and make a name for themselves, or outside also in any profession?
Um, Stay honest to your craft. मतलब these are just, मतलब मैं because I've learned on the job. Be open to learning. Stay committed to your craft, uh, which is very important. Stay, have humility. Be kind to the people around you. It's very important. Um, and don't lose yourself, because it's. I know all these things sound like some Instagram quote, but when you put it to practical, when you put it to practice, you'll
Hmm.
understand how important all these things are. Um, Having said that, I do believe it's just luck. Fate has so much to do with,
Yeah.
especially the industry that we are in, uh, that it does play a part. I am here and I met the people I met and where I am. I'm not saying I didn't work hard. A lot of hard work to get here. But it's also the kind of people I met and the kind of work opportunities that I got is why I am where I am. So luck does play a part. What you need to do is maintain mental strength, work towards your craft. There's no end to learning when you're acting. Everything can teach you more. और क्या होता है ना कि आपको लगता है कि मैं कहीं पहुंच गई हूँ, पर
Hmm.
मुझे तो लगता है कि मेरा सफर अभी चल ही रहा है. सो वो है. तो मुझे लगता है कि जब मैं कहीं पहुंच जाऊंगी तो लोगों को रास्ता दिखाऊंगी, लेकिन जब मैं खुद सफर में हूँ तो मैं किसी और को रास्ता कैसे बताऊं जब मैं खुद जीपीएस ढूंढ रही हूँ कि मैं कहाँ जाना है मुझे.
But I think हमारी नजरों से देखो आप हो एक मुकाम पर आप पहुंच चुके हो. ठीक है. One question from your fan. Which is your favorite all-time novel in romantic genre?
रोमांटिक. अरे यार. आ, आ, एक तो यार एक किताब है जो मुझे बहुत पसंद आई थी. आई लव द वे इट मेड मी फील. However, it's a very big book. It's 1Q84 by Haruki Murakami. I think it's one that just there's so much longing and love and magic realism and everything in it. And my fans know how much I love Murakami, so it's one of my most favorite. Uh, oh, but I read a new. matlab, I think a lot of people have been talking about this book called Tomorrow and Tomorrow and Tomorrow, which I really, really loved. It's about love and friendship, and I really, really recommend it. It made me cry a lot. So yeah.
Okay, all the Shruti fans, please note this down and go read it.
Mm.
Okay, so uh, Trisha and Love is asking, if you get into an impossible love angle, how are you gonna pursue the situation?
I will get out of it. I don't want stress in my life. Why do you think I'm single? Because I like the peace that I have right now. If it is impossible, I don't have the strength in me to struggle. I don't want excitement in my life. I want comfort. I want calm. I want peace. If it is impossible love story, I will get out of it. I'm not fighting for anything.
Do you feel relatable to your character, like Shruti and Amrita? Do you see any
Yes,
similarities?
I don't think we're similar at all, except for we're both Bombay girls by now. But I don't think we're similar at all, because she has this idea of marriages being ideal, and which I know could be a popular thought. However, I don't think if even if I was married, I don't know if I think it's the ideal thing. I wouldn't pressurize any relationship with the pressure of, oh, you have to strive to be ideal. Like, I think you make mistakes, you work on them, and you walk ahead, and that's how you grow. I don't think anything is ideal.
We agree. Okay, so now we'll do a fun game segment. So there are
Okay.
four pickup lines that I'll say, and because you have picked up on this Marathi dialect for the
Oh, I
show,
haven't
you
actually.
have
I'm speaking in Hindi. She's a Bombay girl. So
it.
I haven't really picked up any Marathi.
Okay, so I'll say the pickup lines. If you
Hmm.
could just add your flavor and just say it in your style,
ठीक है,
how would you do?
कोशिश करूंगी मैं.
ठीक है. So the first one is, do you have a name or should I call you mine?
इसको रिवर्स करते हैं. हाँ. मेरा नाम तो तुम्हें याद नहीं रहेगा, बस ये याद रखना कि तुम्हारी हूँ.
Oh, this is so sweet. Okay, the next one. If you are a fruit, you would be a fine apple.
Oh, that's so cute. That's so cute. Hmm. Hmm. रुको रुको सोचना पड़ेगा. अ, न्यूटन का न्यूटन के सब्र का फल हो तुम. न्यूटन के न्यूटन के न्यूटन के जैसे सब्र किया था मैंने, शायद इसीलिए तुम मेरी जिंदगी में आ टपके और मुझे ग्रेविटी ऑफ द सिचुएशन समझ आ गई. That
That
was
is
really
one
bad.
epic line, Shruti.
I could have
It's epic.
framed it
It's
better.
epic. But it is the message is delivered.
A message is delivered. Thank you,
Message
Gayatri.
is
You've been very
delivered.
nice to me.
Okay. Next one.
Hmm.
Do you fish because you have me hooked?
Uh, uh, mm, this is समझ में नहीं आ रहा मुझे. Do you fish because you have
Do you
me
fish
hooked?
because you have me hooked?
Mm.
See,
यार
Shruti,
ये तो
fans can
आई एम
actually
गिविंग
help.
अप. अरे कोई तुम लोग आइडिया दे दो यार, ये तो मुझे नहीं समझ में आ रहा.
Yeah, Shruti,
मैं
the fans
मच्छी
can
खाती
come
हूँ
in and
पकड़ती
actually
नहीं
help.
हूँ. मैं मच्छी खाती हूँ पकड़ती नहीं हूँ.
Okay, someone is saying, hello Shruti दी, your diet plan. अब मच्छी की बात करो, डाइट प्लान पूछ रहे हैं.
यार मैं सब खाती हूँ. आजकल मैं थोड़ा अपनी सेहत का ध्यान ज्यादा लेने लगी हूँ, तो मैं अब फ्रूट्स वगैरह खाने लगती हूँ. या प्लीज ईट हेल्दी गाइस, इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू स्टे हेल्दी.
Okay, one last pickup line we'll take, and that is, if you were a triangle, you'd be a cute one.
Gayatri, yaar. If you were a triangle. Uh, yeah. ये कैसे बनाओ. हमारा हमारा प्रेम त्रिकोण हमारा प्रेम त्रिकोण जैसा है. मैं तुमसे सपने में मिलती हूँ, मेरे सपने तुमसे हकीकत में नहीं मिल पाते. मैं तुमसे सपने में मिलती हूँ, मेरे सपने तुमसे हकीकत में नहीं मिल पाते, और मैं सपनों में ही रह जाती हूँ.
That was
थैंक
a
यू.
good one. Good
थैंक
one. Okay, thank you so much,
थैंक
Shruti. But
यू
before we
गायत्री.
end this live, I would really want you to speak a few words for your fans and your international fans. They've also been really patient with us today.
Uh, First of all, thank you, Gayatri and Pinkvilla Telly, for having me and giving our show so much time and talking about it. And really, really lovely talking to you. And you were so patient with me. We made you wait and all. Yeah, you waited. So, and I'm sorry we got late. And my fans, thank you. Thank you. The love that you give is, I don't know what I've done to earn it, but I'll keep working hard to, I know I value that love, and I will keep working hard, and I hope you like what I do. So please give Kaise Mujhe Tum Mil Gaye a chance. We're trying to tell a very interesting familial story. Please do watch us. I promise you'll have fun.
Okay. All the guys, please go watch Kaise Tum Mujhe Mil Gaye.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Shruti. Bye.
Thank you, Gayatri. Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.